Arsenal might have been disappointed to miss out on Dayot Upamecano earlier in his career after tracking the Bayern Munich star 3 years ago. But it seems for Mikel Arteta that he may have got the better end of the deal as the Gunners march on towards the Premier League title armed with 3 defensive linchpins, while Upamecano's struggles of late are evident. The North London outfit were keen on signing the French defender in his early years at RB Leipzig back in 2020, when the centre-back emerged as a breakout star in the Bundesliga. However, he opted to snub the chance to leave the club and signed a new 3-year contract, with Chelsea and Manchester United also left frustrated by his decision to stay with the Saxony-based club. He then decided to follow Julian Nagelsmann to Bayern Munich in the summer of 2021 in a £37 million deal. Upamecano had been tipped as a star for years to come due to his aggressive defensive approach and ability to play out from the back. But now 24, there are doubts over his long-term future at the Allianz Arena, which were only exacerbated by a horrendous display against Manchester City on Tuesday night. It is difficult not to compare how Arsenal defended their goal valiantly in the final moments of their 2-2 draw with Liverpool at Anfield, while Upamecano and Bayern were torn apart by Erling Haaland and co. at the Etihad Stadium. One can only imagine the criticism if the France defender had performed like that in Arsenal colours, and perhaps Arteta will be glad he dodged a bullet. Arteta responded to being turned down by Upamecano by focusing on alternative targets and opted to bring in Gabriel Magalhaes from Lille for a £27 million fee including add-ons. Back in 2020, the Brazilian was a raw talent at 22, but under his guidance it was felt he could become an important player. Now, with 110 appearances under his belt, Gabriel has played an essential role in the backline alongside his defensive partner William Saliba. The pair have looked impenetrable at times, forming a solid partnership at the back and even chipping in with some crucial goals. And only Saliba has missed out recently due to an injury. While it is fair to point out that Gabriel's concentration can often lead to him making mistakes, overall the centre-back has proved to be a shrewd addition and one of the best defenders in the Premier League on form. Saliba's rapid rise from training with the under-21s to becoming almost undroppable has been a huge positive for the Arsenal coach. At the time, it probably did not occur to Arteta that he already had a player of Upamecano's profile in Saliba. Such was the youngster's dire situation at the Emirates after 3 loan spells. But he has proved to be worth the wait after making his debut for the club earlier this season, some 3 years after his £27 million transfer. The same can be said about Ben White, a much more expensive acquisition from Brighton. Critics questioned why Arsenal were so keen to lay down £50 million for the centre-back who was relatively unproven at the highest level. But White has consistently proven he belongs there with impressive displays as a right-back and in the middle too. And after Upamecano's nightmare display on Tuesday night, Arteta will feel even more grateful he went another way, because there is no telling where they would be without Gabriel, Saliba and White.